The 2025 model Lamborghini Urus. When we talk about the Urus, this is my favorite view. Most definitely the rear. I would steal them. Look at this. Hello guys, I am back today welcoming you all with this. Ladies and gentlemen, today we will be talking about the 2025 model Lamborghini Urus. And as you can already see, this is the latest generation Lamborghini Urus. Here we have the Lamborghini Urus SE. And in today's video I want to give you a full walk around, talk about all the details, and we will be listening to the sound of this. So as Lamborghini is moving towards hybridization and electrification of their whole model lineup, they've decided to give the Urus a new face and also a new drivetrain. So the new Lamborghini Urus SE comes with a hybrid powertrain, but we still have the iconic 4-liter V8. So let me show you that. So you open this door, you pull this, and then you follow me right over here, the updated bonnet. We have the 4-liter V8 twin turbocharged, full carbon fiber cover. This has been in-house developed by Lamborghini. I mean, the base engine, yes, you know it, is the exact same as they use with the RSQ8 or with the Cayenne and whatever Volkswagen company, but this one is highly tuned and completely changed. So this is a 4-liter V8 producing 620 horsepower, 800 newton meters of torque, and then in addition to that we have the electric drive unit giving us 192 horsepower. So we do 0 to 100 in 3.4 seconds. The top speed is limited at 312 kph, which is quite impressive. And before I close it, inside Lamborghini you always have this badge telling you about the color. This one being blue Oceanos. You see that? Quite cool. So technically you can drive this all electric. There's an electric range of up to 60 kilometers. We have an HV battery of 25.9 kilowatt system energy. Quite impressive. But this year, being not a regular plug-in hybrid, this being a high-performance electrified vehicle, that's how they call them at Lamborghini. The main focus here is the performance output and making the Urus even better as the previous generation. So let's walk you through. When we talk about the Urus, this is my favorite view. Definitely, most definitely the rear, and they've updated the rear with quite a few details. So let me show you. First look, you would say, what did they change? Because the headlamps, the tail lights are exactly the same. What they did here is the plate. They've actually moved it all the way down here. This is the trunk space, which looks even more sharp. We have the rear diffuser. Back in the days, we would have the plate on top of the diffuser, if I'm not mistaken, and then we have an extended space over here, making this car look kind of new and even better. How do you guys like it? I needed to get used to it because I really love the previous generation rear design, but this one looks quite nice. So what they did here is we have this additional rear spoiler painted in exterior color, blue Oceanos. And then we have this Lamborghini details here with the Lamborghini lettering finished in chrome. And when you just push this button, you will open up the trunk. We have the tail lights, which are exactly the same as the previous generation. And then we have this sharp finishing here, as you can see, extended rear, looks quite nice. And the humongous rear diffuser, which looks quite special with the additional number plate. With the Urus SE, we also have a Krapovic exhaust tips. This we had with the Performante, if I'm not mistaken, and comes stock with the SE. Quite nice. Before I forgot to mention, we have an additional rear spoiler here also on the top, finished in exterior paint, which I really love. Blue Oceanos, sometimes even looks like black, but actually it's a dark blue finish color, which I really appreciate. So in terms of wheelbase, the car is the exact same one. We just have an additional weight of the battery, but more or less gaining more power with the battery and the engine. You don't actually feel the heaviness of the car. I mean, at the end of the day, it's still an SUV. The weight balance and distribution is perfectly fine with this, but we'll be talking about that when we drive the car. In terms of design and side view, the proportions looks perfectly aligned. Really love the finish. Everything finished in black gloss to match with the darkish finish of this car. Ad Personam starts with plus 400 colors. Whatever you like, you can do with your new Urus SE. It's all about individualization at Lamborghini in Santa Agata Bolognese. I really love it. Yeah, when you just look at the face and the way they designed and shaped the front bumper, it's quite cool. We have these Y-shaped front parts, full finish in black gloss. We have no carbon fiber at all, which is kind of weird because with Lamborghini we always used to. I think it's coming with the next model. Can't wait to see what Lamborghini is cooking soon. Something that really looks weird are the wheels. I really like the design, but you know, when you just look at the wheel, you would say that the caps are missing, right? That's how it actually looks like. If I'm not mistaken, we have 10 spokes here, 23 inches. Wait, let me count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 11 spoke. It's 11 spoke, okay? 23 inches. The brakes, carbon ceramics, humongous, really big. And as I mentioned, this space here looks so empty. I wish they would just place a center lock, big center lock. It would look so much better. Even these are so cool. I would steal them. Look at this. It looks so nice. 23 inches in the front and the back. The side here always finished in black gloss. I wish we had the option to go with carbon fiber as well. Talking about the inside, before I actually step inside, let me show you the updated key. And here we have it. This is a new Lamborghini key. It's the exact same one as we have with the Revuelto and Temerario. We also have keyless go. Finally, Lamborghini is getting its own signature key design. Back in the days, we used to have Audi keys with a bit of Lamborghini lettering, but this is so cool. Finally, love this. Full black gloss finish. The design of the key is so cool. Stepping inside the all new Lamborghini Urus SE. And if you've already noticed, in the inside, there's not a lot of changes, but there is a few minimal changes, which I will be showing you now. Before we step inside, we have this Lamborghini Lightning here, illuminated step board, floor mats all around. We will find a lot of Lamborghini Y-shaped design signatures. This is a design philosophy. And the inside, yeah, it looks quite nice, really cozy. Literally looks like a cockpit of a fighter jet, if you ask me. Steering wheel is the exact same, but if you just look at the center console, there's a few changes. So we are right inside the Lamborghini Urus SE, and you know what's quite interesting is you have a start-stop button here, shift it up, start the car, and that's about it. The car's ready to drive. See, when I put it in first gear, you have the e-driving mode here, and you're already having an electric driving sound here. You hear that? It's quite unusual with Lamborghinis, and then you can actually start moving. See? Really interesting. We will be focusing on the interior point of view right now. If you actually ask me, I know the differences. But if you ask someone else that's really not familiar in the automotive world and all these details, they would say it's the exact same interior setup, but it's not. There's quite a lot of changes. For example, on the right hand side, you have this EV mode where you can actually choose, let me just switch it to Strada, where you can actually choose from hybrid, battery charge, and performance mode EV, so you can combine it with all the driving modes here. And then we have Strada, and as soon as you switch it to Sport, listen up. Yeah, the V8 comes alive. And then Corsa, listen to this. See, it's even louder as the engine is revving a bit more higher. Sabbia, Terra, and Neve, which is sand, off-road, and rain, if I'm not mistaken, or it's off-road, rain and snow. Maybe, I'm really not sure. Can you please tell me if there's any Italians here? And so watch this. Car set in sport, the engine is running. As soon as I switch it to Strada again, the engine is off again and I can drive full electric. See, this is quite interesting, and you're already hearing the electric noises here. Yeah, in terms of interior setting, we have a bigger display setup, if I'm not mistaken, and also new air vent setting and design here. Looks quite interesting. Also, these buttons are completely new now. The ego, the fun button. The feeling is quite cool, and also Lamborghini style of way doing these kind of things. 2 cup holders, and we even have a holder for the key. Let me just find the key, and then you just slide it in. Watch this, it's so satisfying. There you go, it's just perfectly fitting the key. There you go. It does move out, you know. Yeah, it's a rubber finish here. It's quite cool. The seat design is the exact same. Yeah, there's the base seats. Lamborghini here on the headrest. Also, we have a humongous panoramic sunroof, and that's about it inside the all new Lamborghini SE. Now let's listen to the sound. Car set in Corsa. V8 is here. Let me put it in park. put both windows down. We are in an underground garage, so it's way louder than in the outside world. But anyways, let's listen up. So there's actually no rev limiter. It goes all the way up to 7,000 RPM. It's a cool sound. There's no compromise, so still having a good sound, a great V8, and the hybrid is the way to go, I think. Let me jump outside and also show you and demonstrate you the sound from the outside. All right, now as soon as you start the car, it's always starting in electric mode in Strada. So when you start it, there's actually no sound. That's about it. And it's ready to drive actually. But as soon as you switch it to Sport, listen. You have the V8, turn it on. And if you switch it to Corsa, listen. Yeah, then the exhaust is fully on and then we can start revving the car. 3, 2, 1, let's go. If you ask me, I feel like the previous generation was louder, but still the sound of the latest generation Urus SE is perfectly fine. How do you guys like the sound? Rate it from 1 to 10 in the comment section below. That's about it for today's video. The drive will come soon. I will be driving this car on the German Autobahn, top speed, high speed runs, whatever, and we will be experiencing the hybrid performance. Can't wait to show you. How do you guys like the inside, the outside, the sound? Leave it in the comment section below. Would you take this or the previous generation? Let me know in the comments. Thanks so much for watching and already looking forward to see you all again and wish you an amazing day. I will be back.